Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System and Coaching. And I am glad to be here each and every week. I do these lives for a couple of reasons. One of them is for you to be able to shift your perspective, your vantage, how you look and think of your business. Turn that into your competitive edge. And then for you to take one action item away each week and implement it. It doesn't take these massive changes to make a real impact in your business. It really takes small shifts and they can cause a ripple effect. If you find this valuable, please share it with another business owner that you know it can help. Now, I choose these topics from conversations that I have with clients, things that I share with clients. I share stories with my own business as a shop owner since 1999, and I share client stories and business owner stories with you. The most common question I get asked is, Marianne, who do you work with? And right now, I'm primarily focusing on single location automotive shop owners. These are business owners who've had different levels of success. They've reached milestones in their business. But right now, as many business owners, what happens is you get to a point where you feel like you're stuck or your business has plateaued. And here's the frustrating part. I know what that felt like years ago. I really do. I had 3 small kids, and I really felt like my business was consuming me. All my husband and I thought about was work all the time. Instead of it being part of my life, it was our life. So I can really relate to this. And I call it owner overload. And that's really what I help business owners get rid of, the owner overload. So today's topic is, are people the problem? And the reason I came up with this is something that a lot of clients and business owners have been talking to me about. And here's how it comes up. When I speak with business owners today, most of them tell me it is so hard, Marianne, to find good people or even people who want to work. And I mean, that can sound really bad, right? To prospects or people that want to come and work for you. But here's the thing. I really understand their frustration. That's what they're speaking out of. They are trying to operate a business and give their customers the quality work and the service that their customers are used to. And the owner is actually providing what they've been providing. And this is really challenging to do when you're not fully staffed. I mean, that is a real concern. So I want to look at this problem from a couple of different angles. Let's first take the business owner's perspective. You have an opportunity for someone to join your team. You have the work and you need more people. That seems like very simple. But I want to ask you something. Do you consider the needs of your team members? Do you take that into consideration? You have an opportunity for someone to join your team. And the reality is, most owners are in overload and they don't realize that the challenges that they face are showing up in all areas of their business, especially when it comes to a team and their needs. It's easy to see people as the problem. It's easy to see that people are getting in your way. So let's dive a little bit deeper here. I want to go through 10 things that a lot of owners have spoke with me about. One of them is lack of accountability. Team members making mistakes, missing deadlines, or failing to follow company policies. Company policies are there for a reason. The second one is attendance and punctuality. So, issues with arriving on time or people calling out, leading to disruptions in the workflow, the day to day, right? Everything that needs to get done. The third one is work ethic, not putting in the required effort, cutting corners, or really not showing dedication to tasks. A lot of times they'll say it's like just checking a box. The fourth one, they see communication problems. These problems cause misunderstanding, errors, and frustration with team members and customers. I'm sure you can imagine what that's like. Five is resistance to change. This is a biggie. New technology, processes, or changes in the workplace will cause frustration for owners. The next is the quality of work. This is number 6. Complaints about quality of work, including errors, sloppy workmanship, or performance. Number 7 is lack of initiative. Some team members won't go above and beyond basic responsibilities or even offer ideas for improvement. A lot of times this will show up if an owner tries to do a meeting and they get no feedback whatsoever. Really frustrating. The 8th one is conflict and drama. So sometimes there's issues between team members, and this can really disrupt the work environment, causing it to be negative for other team members. 9 is high turnover. It's costly and time consuming for business owners due to, right, constantly hiring and training. It's like a revolving door. You get someone in, they don't last, you're back to square one again. And lastly, the 10th is safety concerns. Team members not following safety protocols put themselves and others at risk. And owners are concerned about all of these. And these are real valid concerns. You want to keep your business safe. You want to keep your team members there safe, your customers safe, and you want quality work. So these are all valid concerns. Now, here are team members' position and the things that they're concerned about. As a team member, your skills and experience are needed. You have an opportunity of a rewarding career. You really do. So, do you consider the needs of the owner or the business? So, the reality is, most team members do not understand all that's involved in running a business. They really don't. They've never run a business. They don't know all of the behind the scenes. Many will only see their role, but not how their role affects other roles, other people, and the business as a whole, especially when it comes to the owner. So it's easy to see people as the problem. So here are the things that team members get really frustrated about: low pay or wage discrepancies. So, the compensation is inadequate or compared to industry standards or even the workload, they don't feel it's sufficient. Lack of benefits. Most are looking for health insurance, retirement plans, paid time off. Some will be concerned about unsafe working conditions. So the business hasn't taken safety measures. They have a lack of safety equipment, or it's an unsafe work environment. 4 is long hours and overtime, feeling overworked and stressed due to excessive hours and lack of that work-life balance that they're looking for. Number 6 is poor management. Ineffective or unfair management, including what they view as favoritism, lack of communication, or even support. Number 7 is lack of recognition. Team members may feel unappreciated or undervalued for their contributions and their hard work. Number 8 is inconsistent policy, sometimes in the industry known as rubber rules, right? Unclear company policies and procedures can really lead to frustration. Number 9 is limited input and decision making. Your team does not feel that they can give input or have any decision making authority. They always have to go to you for everything. And this can be really frustrating. 10, number 10 is inadequate equipment or resources. They feel that to perform their jobs really effectively and efficiently, it's just not there. The resources and equipment are just not there, and that's common. So it's easy to see for either one of these groups, they see people as the problem. They see each other as the problem. What if we could stop seeing people as the problem and start understanding their needs and challenges and work together? I mean, some of these challenges, when you listen to both groups, are very, very similar. So for owners in teams, people aren't the problem. People are the solution to a healthy business, one that is profitable, sustainable, and enjoyable, one that you can have a great, rewarding career in. And this is really good because this allows you to best serve customers, community, and really come home at the end of the day and feel like you're really contributing to the community. You're really helping customers. This is when an owner and their team are aligned and they mutually benefit. The benefit has to be mutual. It can't be a team working and only the owner benefits. It can't be the owner doing so much for the team that the owner is worried about being able to take home a paycheck. It has to be mutually beneficial. And we each have to see each other's value and appreciate their efforts and contributions. So, owners, this really starts with you. Focus on your team as people to best serve your team by creating a positive and supportive work environment that addresses their fundamental needs and really promotes like an overall well-being for them. And I want to share with you a pro thinking tip. Ultimately, we know that the biggest need for owners is really to prioritize the well-being of their team. When team members feel valued, supported, and empowered, they are more likely to be engaged, productive, and loyal to the owner or the business, your shop. This also benefits both the other team members and the business as a whole. When people feel like the environment that they work in is really healthy and really strong, it's a good place to work and they feel good about what they do. So that's it for this week's Business Leadership in 15 minutes. I'm glad that you're here. Again, if you find this valuable, please share it with another business owner that you know and have an enjoyable week.